Hello, I'm Rockin, and I'm with my accomplice Door, and we are joined by Snoy Perky. Today,
Hello, everybody.
we are going to be discussing Trick Jump Drama, Part 2. Now, while the first episode discussed drama with Jonikov and other trick jumpers, this one is mainly between SavageUnicorn and GhostTSR. So, let's put in some context. So, the secret trick jumper account says, "It's like really late. I should have gone to bed an hour ago, lol. Hint, kinda." Now, because this was tweeted at 9:43 p.m. Central Time, I made a little joke. I said, "You've got to be in the Midwest because every trick jumper's bedtime is 8:30." Now, I understand
That's
it's
quite
not.
a funny joke.
Yeah, thank you. I understand that it's not like one of the most deep jokes, but it's just a little chuckler. It just gives you a little chortle, just for the kicks and giggles. Now, Mr. Narwhal took offense to it, saying, "Rockin, you can be funny without demoralizing a part of the community." It's kind. All right, you're getting removed from the podcast. Get the fuck out of here. As I was saying, he was saying it's kind of sad how you have to resort to putting other people down for comedy. Disappointing that in the midst of all the rudeness and the hate in the world, choose to look at that and choose to add to it. Now, SavageUnicorn responded, saying, "He's not demoralizing anyone by making a joke about the community's average age." Then, Mr. Narwhal replied to that, saying, "Savage, I was talking about how he makes hating on trick jumpers part of his routine with how much he does it. This reply wasn't that bad, but some of his has been lied and have hurt the community's feelings and its structure.
Some of his has been lied.
Yeah, I mean, it's his words, not mine. Trying genuine to destroy it. Now, obviously, this was an attack on me and my character, and I got really offended, and I wanted to rage and really do anything, but thankfully, GhostTSR came in saying,
Thank goodness.
"You guys have hurt your reputation, and when people call out on it, you don't like it. Don't blame this on Rockin." Now, SavageUnicorn responds by doubling down, saying, "I'm blaming it on Rockin."
Definitely living up to his name. Quite savage.
Yeah, he is quite savage. Now, Ghost comes up with a bombshell, saying, "Rockin has a right to call you out. Look at this. This isn't acceptable, even as a joke. This is why my first impression of the community is now a bunch of kids." And he links SavageUnicorn's bio, which is straw man of the left, which I do admit is a very funny joke, but I mean, I can see how it could be edgy and offensive to some, because some people just have thin skin. Now, SavageUnicorn responds by saying, "A bunch of kids is like every community. In fact, you're 17, you're still a kid." And then he not only did one crying laughing emoji, but he did two crying laughing emojis and two separate ones.
One of them, it seems like one of them is in fact mocking him by being a sad crying and then a happy crying.
Oh, shoot.
Saying he's in fact not sad about Ghost saying this at all, and he's in fact quite joyous about this occasion.
So, what are your thoughts on the situation so far?
Well, personally, first of all, I'd like to point out the very nice stylistic choice presented by Mr. Narwhal in his first tweet, with "Rockin' with your apostrophe," as Snow rudely pointed out, but I definitely do think that adds a lot, and I'm very proud of him. But overall, I mean, I think both sides definitely have a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both have coherent arguments, correct.
I definitely believe so. I think maybe they are not always presented in the best of lights and the best of ways, but I definitely can see the argument presented in both sides.
Now, Ghost responds saying, "Yeah, but do you see me, not just me, or any other SML runner who is between the age of 15 and 17, do dumb S-word like that? I don't think so." And then he tacks on a sarcastic smiley face, a rude gesture, just setting the whole thing in motion. Now, SavageUnicorn has to respond, saying, 15 to 17, still a kid, and just cause you have no life and defend furry roleplay doesn't mean I can't meme on it because you're too busy watching Gravity Falls in 2021. Not only accusing Ghost of defending furry roleplay, but also insulting his viewership of the TV show Gravity Falls. Now, that's just when things really kicked up a notch, right?
it really is outrageous.
Yes.
I think I definitely think it's one thing to insult someone's character, but insult someone's tastes, especially in the anime genre. It's quite saddening to see, especially from someone as respected as SavageUnicorn.
Yeah, SavageUnicorn is a very respected member in the community, as he has many accomplices such as Wacky Dude SMO and Updog. Now, Stan Pines, or GhostTSR, says, "You haven't answered my question, though," completely deflecting every single insult that SavageUnicorn hurled his way. Now, SavageUnicorn says, "This was what my first impression of the community is now. A bunch of kids. You didn't answer mine first, you're still a kid." Now, keep in mind that he didn't actually pose a question. He just said a statement. Now, see, Ghost even mentions this, saying, "What is your question, if I may ask?" And then SavageUnicorn responded saying, "You may ask. Why do you say that this community is just full of kids when you're a kid yourself, and by saying that, you're implying that it's bad?" Now, Ghost responds saying, "I imply that this community is full of kids because many are the age of 13 to 15. I'm not saying the community is bad because of their age, but because of how immature you guys are. You have the audacity to make this as your bio and try to make it off as a joke." Now, for the second time, he references his bio, and this one gets many replies. Now, SavageUnicorn says, "You made an ableist joke, so I don't know why you're any better. It's all a joke in the end, and I don't know why you're acting as crazy that I made a joke about roleplay. LMAO. Now, I'm a bit confused. What's going on here?
I have no idea what ableist joke Ghost made, and I would really like SavageUnicorn to clarify that, because I'm quite confused.
Yeah, okay. So it's okay for you to make these types of jokes, but if Rockin jokes about the Cryptrum community being 13 to 15, which is evidently true, oh, man, you portray him as ruining the reputation of the community. And then, again, he posts a bio. 2 tweets in a row!
Not a double whammy,
Two
but a
double whammy!
whammy.
Just a completely, yeah. And then SavageUnicorn said, "I didn't portray him as ruining the reputation of our community, lol." In fact, he is right. That wasn't him. That was Mr. Narwhal, who said Rockin apostrophe. You know it can be funny. Alright, let's go back down here. I'm going to stop, and then this is where Ghost T folds. And you know the saying, never fold. I'm going to stop because this, I can't get through to your thick skull that the community is toxic, and plus you got bleeping Wacky. Now, he's referencing Wacky Dude SMO, liking your tweets, which definitely implies something. And now, that's the end of the official drama. But here's an epilogue. Here's Wacky Dude saying, "LMFAO, why are you bringing me into this?" He probably thinks you're 12. Like, make what an idiot. And then Wacky Dude says, "FR." Now,
implying for real, I'm pretty sure.
Now, what are your thoughts on this whole drama as a whole?
It's a lot to take in for sure. I definitely think SavageUnicorn has a point that he didn't actually imply of he didn't say that anyone was ruining the community. So I think that is definitely a point to work on, that Ghost isn't really attacking SavageUnicorn, but he's talking to him, so it's quite interesting. But at the same time, I definitely do see Ghost's point, and I definitely agree with it, that that kind of bio that he posts 3 times is not quite acceptable.
Yeah.
By today's modern standards.
In fact, I personally don't think the bio is comedic at all. Now, let's just let me just give my thoughts. Now, first of all, I really like being mentioned in every single one of these tweets. It really blew up my phone during school, and it was very fun. I loved getting notifications at 10:30 a.m. from Wacky Dude SMO and SavageUnicorn.
I'm sure you had a blast.
I had a blast, yes. So, I believe that neither side, personally, is in the right. While SavageUnicorn is quite immature, which you could see from his bio and his recent tweets, such as white privilege is a myth, and then other things like that, where he just says completely ignorant and immature things. He is obviously a very immature person. I believe he is 13, so I completely understand that he doesn't really have the ability in his brain to detect logic, so that's a shame for him. Meanwhile, Ghost, I believe, took this too far by actually getting genuinely offended by the things that Mr. Narwhal and SavageUnicorn, the insults that they were hurling towards me. I feel like that he went too far himself by by really just trying to really just defend me when I really didn't need defending. As I made as a reply, I just said yo, which I feel like was the best thing to reply in that situation. Now,
I definitely think so as well.
Now,
made the right call.
I made sure to contribute myself. Let me see if I could find it. I believe that it is. Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
I'm really sorry.
Just take your time. It's fine.
Oh yes. It's no. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness.
This thread is quite a maze.
I can't even
find it.
labyrinth,
in fact.
Where is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, here's where I. No, where? What the heck? Okay, I'll just go it manually now. Now, during this whole argument, which was a second offspur saying, it was hilarious, and then he linked the responses. Now, I forgot to mention this in the first time, where me and Bree, who is trans herself, both sarcastically said that it is funny, and he took it literally because he doesn't really have the ability in his brain, the maturity, to be able to detect sarcasm. So, Ghost literally said, Ghost said, this is literally living proof that you are under the age of 12 because you clearly have not heard the term tone deaf. And then SavageUnicorn said, I don't know what you think this proves. And then Ghost said, do I have to explain the joke? And then SavageUnicorn once again resorting to his defense saying, that's ableist. And then GhostTSR said, what? I was genuinely asking if you wanted me to explain the joke. There's nothing offensive about me explaining the joke to you. And then I made sure to interrupt by eating some bread. Delicious. It was good, but I had it over the summer.
Bread.
I had it over the summer. I just like to reuse this clip.
Oh wow! I thought that was. Yeah, that does kind of look like an old
yeah,
video.
It's an old video of me. My hair is much longer right now.
Yeah, I'm sure that.
Yeah.
That looks like some good bread. Though.
And that got 16 times more likes as Ghost tweet and 8 times as many likes. So it's a successful ratio. Now,
quite the ratio.
To make some closing remarks on it. You know what? You make close. I can't even. I don't even have anything to say, honestly.
I got nothing, dude.
All right. Well, goodbye.